I plan to achieve something in this tutorial. Let's see how it goes though. I want to see if we could make a specific design in 10 minutes and see if that design would actually be something very functional. Well, I better get started because this counts as the time. I'm going to work out a brief business card. All of us need one. So starting with, I'm going to select the rectangle tool over there. The shortcut of course is F6. So I'm just going to simulate a design, or probably the shape of what one would look like and the size. I'm not going to be specific about the size now, but that's what we'll do. I'm just going to drag and drop. Now I'm going to go to the pick tool so that I would just have it all planed out. Now at this point I would like to give my business card a color. So which should I go with? I've always loved the black color, so I'm going to go with the black color today. Then we would add up a couple of stuff. Okay, so in this case let's start with adding something like a background design. I'm going to be looking for my pattern field, which is just somewhere there close to the blend tool. I'm going to click and hold on the arrow just beside it, so that I'm going to allocate or isolate my transparency tool. With the transparency tool selected, I'll go up to none. Okay, and select full color pattern. Okay, full color pattern. Now with full color pattern, I'm going to be having several patterns to choose from. There are several of them over here, so I'm just going to pick one, whichever that suits me. Okay, don't mind whatever, I'm just going to pick that one. And then let's play around with this. Now I'm just going to pick from this edge and make my pattern quite big. Okay, and yeah, let's make it bigger, a lot more, and more classy, if you don't mind. Now let's make this a little brighter, or darker rather. Okay, I think that should just do it. Aha, that's cool. Yeah, that's cool. Now let's make a second copy of this. So I'm just going to click, hold, and then drag. If that's a bit difficult, this is what you could do. Just right click on it, okay, like so, and then click on copy, and then right click again, and then click on paste. And that's if that's faster, then that's cool. So that automatically makes you a copy. So we said copy and paste, right? So I have a second copy over there, so I'm just going to place it just beside. I'm thinking I could make a front and the back cover. I hope my 10 minutes is not up. All right, so at this point I can now give my business a name. It's safe for me to use Grout Systems. Okay, note that I clicked on my text tool there. Okay, so I'll go back to the pick tool and then expand this from the edge. Okay, and then drag it up to the top. Now remember it was black, so I'll have to change the color to a color that makes sense. So let's go with yellow. Okay, if we wish we could still use white, it still works, but I think yellow shouts a bit more, so I'm gonna go with yellow. And then I could change my font. Mostly when you try changing the font, the whole thing just goes blank and then comes back up, so that might just have to force us to wait a few minutes for it to come back. Okay, all right, so I think it's about coming back just now. You notice that it's not responding, right? So that's it trying to load the font. So okay, fonts loaded, so let's pick which now. All right, let's go with something very quickly for shortage of time. Then we'll just place him in there. We could adjust it a little some more. Okay, and there, good. Now let's just do something like a basic design. I'm just going to place two lines over there. Sorry, I'm just going to click on one edge and just move my mouse. I'm using my eye very well here so that I'll be specific, so that I'm going to get it very accurately. So that gives me one line. Now let's make this line a bit thicker, shall we? So I'm going to do that from this area. No, not here, that's over here. That's my pen tool. Yes, let's make the line a bit thicker. You might not see any significant change except you make a thicker line. Yeah, something like that works. So over here, I'm thinking if I place this over here, that might give me a flare. So let's still go with yellow. Now to give colors to your lines, you're going to right click. So I'm going to right click on the line, on the color rather. Okay, and then I'm going to duplicate as well. As you know, we did copy and paste, so I'm going to do copy, that's Control C, and then paste with Control V. Now you notice there was a slight change in what we saw there, so that just created a second copy, so I can place this second line just there, you see, and that's cool. So I can now go ahead and add my what I think I have a it's a freelance gigs. Cool. Freelance gigs. I can now take my freelance gigs just there and use the color white over there. Okay, it might not be too clear, so let's zoom in. I'm going to click on the zoom tool, click, hold and drag, so that I'm going to select that area, then release my mouse. Now that's selected, so I'll go back to my pick tool and click, and then drag my freelance gig just down. If I am okay with this, I think I'm good. I'm going to click on the zoom tool again. This time I'm going to right click once, okay, and then right click. Okay, I think that right click is okay, and then we're good. So what else can we add? All right, we could add a name now. I wouldn't mind writing my name, so my name is Gilead Obona. All right, that's the name. All right, and I could decide to place my name just at the back. That could make it cooler, right? And okay, that works. Now I could, okay, let's take our line over there as well. I'm just going to click, I'm dragging. When I get here now, I should drop or do copy and paste, but I'm going to do something else. I'm going to right click now. So if I right click, it's going to duplicate that line for me automatically without making me having to, you know, do the copy and paste thing. Now I can use the arrow keys of my keyboard to move up or down. So notice that it's quite easier to move with the arrow key, although it might not be as fast as possible. Okay, so at this point now I can go ahead and add whatever I need to add, like my address, my phone number, whatever, and that should be good. Okay, so let's now go ahead now and add the remaining items. So we need what now? An address, right? So we could go with number what now? 1 Just Road, Plateau State, okay, Nigeria. Okay, we could just place that and just keep him aside. Then we could say graphics designers. Okay, graphic designers, whatever, graphic, same thing. Okay, okay, should we say printing? Okay, printers. Okay, that works. Then phone number 080 blah 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 blah. Okay, all right, so let's go, and we just basically place them at the middle. So selecting these two, go over here to where you have your alignment area, click on center, right, it's at the center. So let's take it up there. I think I like using white. Yeah, that's cool. The just row thing could be down there, and this guy could be down there. Of course, let's select from outside so that we can select these two and then apply the color white. Okay, I hope with this you can be able to do some cool stuff with graphics. All right.